Good morning, everybody. My name is Elena and welcome to this week's vlog. If you are new here, I'm a 10th year, going into my 10th year of teaching. I teach special education. I'm also a mom, a new mom. We are doing foster care, so we are currently fostering and in the process of adopting an 8, almost 9-year-old boy, and I am currently 27 weeks pregnant. You can, see the little belly there. So I'm gonna take you along for a week of my life in the summer. Today we are going to swimming lessons, Adventureland. It's just a local park, amusement park, theme park, whatever. They've got a swimming side too. Chris is actually off of work today. He is an assistant principal at a local middle school. He actually has today off, thankfully, so we're gonna go to do that as a family. We have season passes, so trying to use it as much as we can. And then our son has baseball practice tonight, so it's kind of what's going on for today. I'll take you along through this week as best as I can and show you what it looks like to be a teacher and a mom at home in the summer. So thanks for being here. I hope you like and subscribe and stick along. Let's get into it.
Start of the night and I'm waiting to call you. It's knocking on doors in the dark. I've been walking hours, been laid up on the news. Now you're lying. The look up on your face, now you smile. It's the start of the night and I'm waiting to call you. It's knocking on doors in the dark. I've been walking hours, been laid up on the news. Now you're lying. The look up on your face, now you're smiling.
Downstairs to do workout. Who am I? To do my workout. My son did his reading and math that we make him do every day to earn screen time. He can only have up to 30 minutes of screen time a day, which is usually he chooses his Nintendo Switch to do it on, but sometimes he likes watching YouTube videos. But if Nintendo Switch is an option, usually that's what he chooses. So he has to do a MyPath lesson off of iReady on my iPad. That takes him about 15 minutes, and then he's got to do 15 minutes of reading. So he usually picks a book out. He's really into How to Catch a series right now. So it's usually what he chooses, and then gets 30 minutes on the Nintendo, which gives me a great time to come and work out. I have honestly been toying around with the idea of doing 75 hard for the rest of my pregnancy. And before you tell me that that is way too intense of a challenge and workout challenge to do, it's not. Nothing defines what the workout has to be, or the 2 workouts. So if you don't know, 75 hard consists of, you have to follow a diet, some kind of diet. I'm not gonna go super calorie restrictant on that. Obviously, I am pregnant, so I can't be restricting my calories too much. But it's also not an excuse to go hog wild. You're not actually eating for 2. You only have to have a couple extra 100 calories a day for pregnancy. Besides that, so my my diet goals would be eating more protein or having protein in every meal, cutting down on my processed foods, and less sugar. I always think I need some kind of dessert at the end of the day, and just, that's okay to have smaller amounts of it. I just need to cut down on how much ice cream I think I need all the time. So those would be my diet goals. You can't have any alcohol. Obviously, I'm not having any alcohol right now. You have to do 2 workouts a day. One of them has to be outside. Supposed to be 45 minutes each. I think I would alter that for myself and just do 2 30-minute ones, even though, yes, I'm on summer break, so it would be doable to do it. But being a busy mom still, I don't think I can sneak away for that much amount of time, but I could get 2 in a day and always make sure one's outside, because we're outside all the time. And I can go swim laps with our son while we're at the pool. I can go walk outside if he's riding his bike outside. I can always do that. And then do 30 minutes inside, which usually I do 30 to 45 minutes inside every day, 30 minutes on the treadmill, because I just like the inclined walks a lot. And then I try to do some sort of lifting or pelvic floor exercises. So those would be my workouts. Then you're supposed to do 10 minutes of nonfiction, professional development, personal development, whatever, reading. I have plenty of PD books to read from, and him going to swimming lessons in the morning is an easy time for me to make sure I'm getting that read. And then you're supposed to take a progress picture every day. So even though I might modify it slightly, it's not gonna be like a super strict diet, but I do have some like health goals as far as my eating goes for my pregnancy, and I'm gonna just switch it to 2 30-minute workouts. But that's what my goals are for the rest of the pregnancy, I guess, is to try to follow the 75 hard plan. So let's see if I can like get a tracker put together, find one, make my own or something, and actually start marking it off. It's a Monday, which always feels like a good time to start something like this, and I've got a little less than 90-ish days until my due date, so why not start 75 hard right now? It feels like a good time to try it. So okay, enough talking. I need to hop on the treadmill and get this workout done before his screen time is over.
Open up the doors and I'm on the way. Hair was in the wind, now I'm feeling beige. Turning up the tunes like a holiday. The notes are coming soon on at the end of the day. Steady on the wheel, memories in my lane. Souls laying still while we watch the waves. Say I'll take it back, so I best refrain. The moment's coming soon on at the end of the day. They up in my brain. They up in my brain. They up in my brain. The moment's coming soon on at the end of the day. Come on, come with me. We're sipping on your water. We're chilling, cabana. Could roll like your nana.
Hello friends, let's chat. It is, what time is it? 7 p.m. I am home alone. Chris took our son to his baseball practice. We spent all afternoon at the water park, and it was super fun. I am so glad we decided to get season passes because we have already just really enjoyed them and gotten a lot of use out of them. So I am at home watching The Fever play because if you've watched my channel at all, you know I'm a diehard Caitlin Clark fan, and well, we just love Iowa in general, and I love Iowa women's basketball, and in particular, love Caitlin Clark. Who doesn't? Well, there are people who don't, but I prefer not to acknowledge those people, said people, because you're just wrong. It's just it. You're just wrong. Okay. Besides that, I'm making a beef skillet tonight with an Aldi recipe plus just adding some more of my own ingredients to it, because really bell pepper and onion were the only veggies that were called for it with the meat, and I just wanted to add some more to it. Who am I? Literally, I am not into cooking, but I do, when I make something, I've gotten competent enough where I feel like I can ad-lib it some, and just, you know, I've got a can of corn here I'm going to add to it, and I'm going to add some potatoes to it, and then put 2 cans of diced tomatoes in it when it only called for 1, but I figured if I was going to add all those other, like especially the potatoes, because that's going to soak up a lot of the sauce from the diced tomatoes. Yeah, you know, I can ad-lib it. I also have learned I maybe chronically over-season things, but definitely like to double whatever the seasoning calls for in the recipe. I love my mom, but I think my mom chronically under-seasons things. I've like learned that as I've gotten older and had other cooking and cooked things for myself, and then gone back and like my mom has made stuff that she always made as a kid I remember loving, and then I was like, need a little bit more flavor here. So
Anyways, people probably come over and eat the stuff that we make and they're like, oh my gosh, need some water because got way too much seasoning. I don't know. I hope you can actually hear me too, since I decided to do this while I was chopping up peppers too. But anyways, that's what I'm doing. Chris took baseball practice duty for tonight, and so I'm making dinner to make sure it's ready when they get home, because this is usually when our son is in bed. It's 7 o'clock right now, and I'm not kidding you, he was out like a light at 7:10 last night. So he's not even gonna get home until 7:30 tonight, and he spent all day in the sun swimming, which has been like our last 2 weeks of summer anyways. This is what he's been doing most days, but he was yawning and like told us he wanted to come home and go straight to bed before baseball practice even, which is not his. When he's tired and he will go to sleep right away, but he doesn't love bedtime. Like, he doesn't look forward to that. So for him to say he was tired and wanted to go to bed, he's really tired. So I'm gonna finish making dinner so that it is ready when they get home and we can have a quick bedtime routine. So anyways, I will quit talking and finish making dinner. Swimming lessons. I'm here with my coffee in tow and talking to the camera down like this because there are other people in the parking lot. I sent him in without going today. I mean, I can see him from the car. I can see him through the fence, but it is 66 and cloudy and windy. So he, thankfully, I know will get in and not have a problem in the water, but I don't even want to sit out on the benches today to read my professional development book because it is windy. Last week there was a day I did this too where I brought him in and then came back, and today I was like, I can see you just going in, you know where you're going. So anyways, that's what we're doing. I am going to read that same professional development book from yesterday about special education and PLCs and sip on my coffee, and then when he's done with swimming lessons we have some errands we're gonna do. I need to refill his meds. They're ready. They just need to be picked up. Actually, I got a text yesterday, but we were at Adventureland, so I didn't pick them up. So need to pick up the med refill and then take back an Amazon return of our Seresto collars because they weren't working. We found a different thing to use for flea and tick prevention. The ticks have been so bad this year, and we've found like 5 of them. Actually, it's been like a week because we switched and started using something else on them. But when we just had the Seresto collars on them, we found 5 different ticks on them in 1 week. And one of them was even under Strider's like tick collar. So we looked at each other like, these are not working. There should not be a tick right under the tick collar. So yeah, anyways, returning those. So we're going to do a couple errands and then we're going to take a break off from the pool today. He has BHIS at 4 o'clock and then a game at 6 o'clock tonight. 6 or 6:30, I need to check. He was just so exhausted yesterday after we did all day in the sun and then had practice. So we're like, let's take a break off because he's actually going to get to play catcher tonight. So that's exciting and he's excited about it, but we do not want him to be so exhausted the way he was yesterday. He didn't even want to eat dinner last night. He just went up right to bed. So yeah, let's plan for today. I don't know what we're going to fill our afternoon with because the last 2 weeks it's just been going to the pool and we're not going to do that today. So we're going to fill something, or maybe we'll go to the library. Maybe I haven't taken him to the public library yet, so maybe we'll go and do that. Yeah, okay. Rant over. I'm going to start reading. Hello, let's chat for a second while I get my socks and shoes on, ready to do my workout. It is noon right now. We've done swimming lessons, we ran some errands. I wasn't actually able to return that Seresto collar yet because we had to print the return label. And I know it's an option to just take it to Kohl's and do the QR code, but Chris was the one who started the return on our Amazon account. And I think he chose the UPS option, and now I can't like get out of that option unless I cancel the entire return. And whatever, he's printing it, he's working today, so he's printing the return label and I'll return them probably tomorrow. But we got his meds, came home. Our son did his reading and math, turned 30 minutes on the Nintendo Switch, and I read during that time. Usually that's when I try to get my workout done, but because I knew we weren't trying to get to the pool today, I just decided to sit and read. And yeah, so then I made myself food. He's playing in his room right now. I'm gonna get my workout done, and we've got 4 hours until his BS behavior services appointment at 4 o'clock, and then his game tonight. So yeah, after I'm done working out, I'm gonna work out for like an hour, I think. He wants to play catch. Maybe we'll walk over to the park because we do live really close to a park. I don't know, stay tuned. I'm gonna figure out something to do with him for the afternoon since we're not doing the pool today. But tomorrow, I'm really hoping for some nice weather. It's like still really windy and not very warm out, so it's not a bad deal that we're not doing the pool today. And hopefully the weather is different tomorrow, and I will gladly participate in going to the pool again. But sometimes you just need a break from it. That's kind of where we're at today. So, all right, I'm gonna get started.
Where have you been? Where have you been? I miss you now. Where have you been? Where's your head? Where's your head at? I need you now. Won't you come back? Would you
Walked
fall?
the dogs, got the mail, have some packages to unwrap or unbox. This is a free box from Baby List. That's where I did my baby registry. Is that what we're calling it? Baby registry? Baby shower registry from. And after you make, I think it's like $30 or $50 worth of purchases through it, either yourself or other people, then you're qualified for a free gift box from them, free stuff. So let's just see what's in it. I ordered my breast pump through there, through insurance, but I just like did it through their app using my insurance, and that qualified me for this free box because I have not had my baby shower yet or shared that link to anybody except my sister to put on the baby shower invites. But yeah, let's open this up and see what's in it. It's tape. It's a bit of a problem. Okay, this is cute. Full of things. Oh, they're falling out. Okay. We have small story little onesie here with a 20% off coupon. Oh, this is so cute. And a little cat. A diaper from, why can't I figure out, Parasol, is that the brand? Parasol. Never even heard of them, so, okay, got that. Nursing pad and storage bag samples, so that's nice. Another diaper, this one is from Kudos, also a brand I've never heard of.
lotion and hair and body wash for baby. I'm keeping all this in the packaging right now, but Wellmans probiotic. Okay, this is a brand that I have actually heard of before, and there's obviously a coupon for $15 off too. Cocoa butter formula. I'm not sure. This is for me, obviously, for stretch marks. I'm not sure I'm gonna use this because I'm very particular about using completely non-toxic products. So yeah, we'll see if I actually use it. I have to double check that with my app to see how clean it is. Oh, we got a bottle. Philip's favorite bottles. This just makes it so real. Ah, I love it. More body wash for baby. Again, I'm gonna have to double check all of these for their ingredients. Water wipes. Another bottle. Okay, we'll see. It's plastic, which I don't love, which so is this. So I'm gonna have to hand wash these if we're using these at all. Otherwise, I put glass bottles on our registry. Pacifier. There's a lot of good stuff in here.
I will fall for you. Don't you make no mistake, 'cause I'm all for you. Now we back to chillin' in my crib now, and I know it feels right, and I know it feels right. I'ma curve other girls in my life, 'cause you the one that feels right, you the one that feels right. Hit you on the spot when it's late night, I know when it feels right, I know when it feels right. Couldn't see me with nobody else, 'cause you the one that feels right, you the one that feels right. Now we back to chillin' in my crib now. I'ma curve other girls in my life.
Good morning and happy Wednesday. I'm in the car again at swimming lessons with my coffee. It's actually really nice today. It's 77 and sunny already. High is 90 today, 90 and sunny. So we are definitely hitting up the pool this afternoon, and we don't have any evening plans today. So there might not be a lot of video from today because it's swimming lessons. I need to take those Seresto collars back and our normal workout, reading and math routine, but we have another family from baseball that we're meeting at 1 o'clock at one of the pools in town. So that's going to be our afternoon and evening. I can, hopefully maybe check in this afternoon. Someone just parked right next to me, so I got to bring the camera down. I'll try to get a little clips along the way, but Wednesday's going to be a short one. Okay, swimming lessons, reading, math, done for the day. I kind of got entrenched and full of ideas in reading that Yes We Can book. So if you're watching this because you are a teacher or you're a special education teacher in particular, this is going to apply to you and be a little bit of teaching content of what I'm doing for the summer. But that book really reminded me of things that we talked about so much at the PLC conference from last summer, but there was so much that we covered that it's hard to implement it all at one time. But really, one of the big focuses on closing the gap for students with special needs happens by, well, a couple things, but essentially the biggest idea is that we have to, as special education teachers, be teaching to the grade level standards with the appropriate scaffolds and supports in place. So that book is going through how to do that, like what the process is for one, unpacking the standards and really understand what you're teaching and get everyone on the same page, and then using that to figure out your learning progression and then what scaffolds are needed and matching that appropriately. And SPED teachers need to be involved in the PLC process in grade level PLCs so that we're all on the same page, because that's how we're going to close the gap. We have to be on the same page. We can't be like teaching to some separate thing. And I think what happens a lot in special education is that we focus so much on what the skill deficit is, that if our students are in 5th grade but they're performing at 2nd grade standards, that we like start at 2nd grade and are teaching them 2nd and 3rd grade things, trying to fill the gap up. But really what we need to be doing is still sticking to those grade level standards and just figuring out what the scaffold needs to be to get them there. So with that in mind, our progress monitoring procedures also need to match that. Like, we can't be giving them probes that have 2nd grade math skills on them when they're a 5th grader. They need to be practicing and using those skills. And so I'm just trying to wrap my brain around that and what that looks like, especially the progress monitoring procedures and how we can still show that students are progressing. And so I'm like trying in my mind to figure out like, okay, if we've got our priority standards and we've unpacked them, we know what the learning progression is, how can we use those priority standards to create then the progression of like concrete, representational, abstract ways of showing them, closing the gap and getting to that grade level standard and increasing the rigor. And so, maybe some of the first like one problem doesn't have as much rigor as the last one, or maybe we're at the concrete level of it. And then finally at the end, they can show it abstractly. Because if I'm using 5th grade as the example, 5th grade are expected to use the algorithm. It's written into the standard that they can fluently multiply and divide using the standard algorithm. So we need to get them there, and we can't close the gap if we're just focusing on 1 by 1 digit multiplication. Like, we're gonna stay at 3rd grade math skills then if that's all that we're practicing. So in all of that, I will put a screenshot up of the page from the book and what I was trying to then create. So while my son was doing his reading and math to earn his own screen time, then I was on my work computer and creating documents to match that process for unpacking the standards, and started like plugging in our units and our essential standards, just kind of give us a head start. And then emailed my principal and instructional coach and other SPED teachers and the 5th grade team so that we can meet up maybe this summer already. I mean, I'm going to go on maternity leave. This is kind of lofty for me to think that this is going to happen this summer, because I'm going on maternity leave right away in the fall. So I can't do it this fall, but I would love to like have this ready and better prepared for my maternity sub, to have some better scaffolds ready. And sure, I could sit down and do it by myself, but that's not effective. Like, it has to be all of us together. So anyways, that's my little rant for the vlog that relates to education and special education pieces. I'm gonna get my workout done, and then we are gonna head to the pool for the afternoon.
No need try, we just go with the motions. Close your eyes, ease your mind for a moment. Need no smoke that make you feel you floating. You know joke or you pressure, you know it. I don't fall under pressure, I be handling business. Get it finished, no extras, don't get into specifics. Wave maker, I came up out the Pacific. So you don't trust what you can't see. Some things.
It is Thursday, and we made it to the last day of swimming lessons. I really hope he passes. I'm a little skeptical if he will or not, just based off the participation level I've seen and how much we've been overly focused on goggles and who knows what else. But anyways, today we just got that, and he's got therapy at 1 o'clock, and that's all we have on our schedule. So we'll go home, do our normal routine, then he'll do therapy from 1 to 2, and yeah, then I guess I don't know what we'll do from 2 o'clock till the evening. Maybe we'll make it back to a pool. Maybe we'll just hang at home today. I don't know. See what he wants to do. But yeah, I'm going to head inside, or not really inside, outside of my car. Go sit outside because it's nice out and sunny and not windy. And read my PD book. Get more knowledge about how we're going to close the gap.
We can make it, you trust me, for surely you'll be alright. I know we have patience, don't fake this. I promise we can make it, you trust me, for surely you'll be alright. I know
Good morning. I'm whispering because it's 8:30, which is late. Thankful for that. But our son's bedroom is on the other side of our bathroom wall, so I'm trying to be quiet, not wake him up, because I want to soak in every last second that I have. I was lazy and laid in bed, and now I'm going to go downstairs and make some coffee, but it's Friday and swim lessons are over, so yeah, we just have some chill things on our calendar for today. I'm gonna go ahead and brush my teeth and put a robe on and take this belly downstairs for some coffee.
Try to take one ride around in my body, Can't say I saw you around when I started. I'm a hometown hero, that's a far that I came, but I never knew if it would fall into place. I became what I wanted, and I'm still on the way. Ain't coming home the way I left it, this time something's different. Ain't coming home the way I left it, this time it's my city, Ain't coming home the way I left it, this time something's different. Ain't